It's not fair. But what is your basis of comparison? When 16-year-old Sarah's baby brother is kidnapped by the Goblin King, and she sets out on a quest to retrieve him, she finds that the rules of the labyrinth aren't just as she expected them to be. Jareth, the Goblin King, has magic powers, allies, and servants all dedicated to upholding his plan for Sarah and her brother at any cost. When Jareth moves time to shorten the period before Sarah needs to rescue her brother, Sarah immediately complains that it isn't fair. Jareth responds, "You keep saying that. I wonder what your basis of comparison is." There's a certain sense in which life isn't fair. When we see that life has been unfair, particularly when we see that life has been unfair to us or to those that we are close to, we tend to rebel. Yet we recognize that there seems to be a force beyond us that is just as interested in fairness as we are. In some cultures, they think of a mechanical karma that works blindly. Some envision a blind merchant that delicately balances the deeds done by someone against the deeds done to that person. My personal experience has caused me to doubt that what's behind it is mechanical or blind. More importantly for this post, it isn't like Jareth either. It isn't a being interested in living up to our expectations. It isn't trying to fulfill some sense of what we want or expect. Jareth is the Goblin King, and he is basically a god within the confines of the labyrinth. But he is far removed from the monotheistic God of the New Testament that does right. Sarah is given an opportunity, keep chasing her baby brother, and possibly end up in an oubliette or bog forever, or put her brother out of her mind and live a blissful life. This is the problem with some post-Enlightenment concepts of God. They're more like Jareth than Yahweh. One of the points that I think gets lost in our modern discussions about God as the most powerful being in the world, or the creator of the world, or the one that gives order and purpose to the world is that there are no requirements that powerful or the creator or organizer be good. That's why I think the moral argument should be emphasized more in Christian apologetic and popular theology. I want to see more cases where I know for sure that the God that a theologian or apologist is discussing is in fact Yahweh and not Jareth.